Video editing is too oversaturated. I'm not a good enough video editor to make money. You can't make real money video editing. I'm gonna go trade Forex. Calm down, bro. Video editing has literally never been more in demand. When I was a kid, there was no YouTube. Kids were watching goddamn Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and Wizards of Waverly Place. But nowadays, TV's absolutely dead. They're watching Ryan's toy reviews and goddamn Mr. Beast. Absolutely all the attention is on YouTube, and every single YouTuber needs a video editor. There are quite literally 250 million content creators in the entire world, and anyone who tells you video editing is oversaturated is simply doing it wrong. In this video, I'm going to give you an infinite money glitch any video editor can follow to make $4,000 a month video editing in a 6-month period of time. Big disclaimer though, this video is not for everybody. This is only for people who are ready to put in the work. Although I'm going to lay out the entire infinite money glitch plan for you, it still takes a ton of work. Sorry. In front of me right now is the infinite money glitch. Let's quickly break it down and then we're going to deep dive into each one of these topics. First, you have to build demand for your services. Then you have to do good work for the demand. Then you have to get testimonials and case studies from the demand. Then you have to market the wins and build your personal brand around the good things you've done for the demand. Then that leads to getting more demand from your personal brand and your wins. Then that leads to doing more good work for the new demand. Then you get more testimonials and more case studies and more wins from the new demand, which leads to you marketing the new wins and the new case studies and the new testimonials from the demand, which leads to even more demand. That right there is the absolutely comically, hilariously simplified version of the infinite money glitch. It obviously gets a little bit more complex and intricate when we dive deep into each of these individual steps of the infinite money glitch, and we're going to do that right now. Step number 1 is build demand. Now, this is in theory the hardest part. Once you get this done, everything else gets 10 times easier. The easiest way to start building demand in the early days, if you have no momentum at all, no testimonials, nothing going for you, no track record of success, is going to be value first outreach. Value first outreach means you're finding a YouTuber or finding a content creator who needs genuine editing help. Their content kind of sucks, it's boring. You're ripping their content, you're making a value first free edit for them, not a full 10-minute video, either a 30-second hook or a 1-minute short, and you're sending it to them for free. This gets really powerful when you put together a list of individuals who you want to work with. They should be large enough to be able to afford you and need your services, but small enough to see the value first outreach and approach them at scale. This will take some time, but it is the most effective, high-quality outreach strategy you can possibly use when you have absolutely no leverage in the early days. You should also set up a personal brand on Twitter. All the content creators are there, and the algorithm will boost your post if you can do some stuff we're going to talk about shortly. But the main reason you want to set up a personal brand is multiple points of contact. You're not only going to do value first outreach and approach your prospect in the DM or the email, offering the sample for free, you're also going to take that and turn it into a before and after post. On the left is the raw video, on the right is your incredible edit, your improvement. And the multiple points of contact comes in where you post that before and after on Twitter, you engage with the editing community, they come over to your page now and start engaging with you, and it boosts that before and after in the algorithm, and it will start to land on the feeds of the channel managers, the YouTubers, the streamers, the drop shippers, the business guys, the agency owners, all the decision makers and the people that can ultimately hire you. And if your sample's good, this is merit based, the edit has to be good. You can't have made the video worse. But when they see the before and after and your edit is genuinely an incredible transformation, a portion of those people will be interested and they'll start to hit you up with an inbound lead. You might not even land the client that you did the sample for. Either A, you're going to land some of the clients that you do the samples for via the value first outreach, or B, your before and after is going to do the rounds and attract new people that you weren't even targeting who simply see your before and after on Twitter and want to hit you up and hire you because it was so good. These two multiple points of contact, doing value first outreach and then dropping your before and afters on Twitter, should generate you some demand, and you should be able to get your initial clients off the back of this method alone and start to get the ball rolling and build your initial demand. Step number 2, do good work for your demand. Once you land some clients, you have to overperform. These initial clients will likely be stepping stone clients, which means in the early days, in this stage, you're not trying to optimize for money. Stepping stone clients are likely clients you'll outgrow and won't be paying you, insane sums of money, but they play a crucial role in the development of your career. Go super hard for these clients regardless of money. These are not monetary value clients. These are career value clients. Even though they're not paying you loads of cash, these people play a different role. It's not money. The role that these guys play is printing you testimonials, case studies, even on the lower level, just really high quality samples of you working on legit client projects. That right there is career value, not monetary value. In the early days, getting hired for very substantial amounts of money when you basically have no substance behind you, that's a pretty tough sell. You'll probably have to use them as a springboard to get to higher paying clients in the future. The biggest tangible value these initial guys can give you is testimonials, case studies, and social proof that you've worked on projects before, and most importantly, you've done a pretty good job. Now that you've done a good job for your stepping stone clients, get a testimonial. If you've done 3, 4, 5 videos for them and every single time they're very happy, they're sending you back messages like this, oh my god, so good, I can't wait to post it, you should slip in, hey, loved working with you, could you drop me a testimonial? Video testimonial is the most powerful. Text testimonial is still good, it's better than nothing, but ideally you want them on video, co-signing your services. Yo, Jack's the best freelancer in the entire world, I love working with him so much. That kind of thing. Now, bonus points if you can produce a case study, which means either you've driven loads of leads for them, generated some crazy sales through your organic content, or even just improved their subscribers or their views. This doesn't have to be massive. They could be getting 2,000 views, and after your videos, they're getting 3,000 views. That's a 50% increase in viewership. Your content played a role, make a case study around that. Case study means you've screenshotted their profile before when they were getting bad views, and you've screenshotted their profile after working with you, and now they have an improvement. Tell a story about that on your personal brand. More on that later. All of this right here is substance. This makes a much more attractive freelancer to hire because you now have a track record of success for other clients. New clients finding you will now feel much more comfortable working with you because you're not some random, you've done this before. Market the wins and build a personal brand. This step is where things start to get fun. Use your personal brand and start to talk about the wins and the case studies that you've got. It's very crucial that you build a system that generates leads and brings them to you. Inbound leads are far greater than outbound leads. People you have to go and track down and you're on a hunt. Inbound leads that come to you through your personal brand will happen naturally simply by you marketing and talking about and getting loud about all the successes that you've been through already. These don't have to be giant billion view, $billion conversion clients. Really nice samples, a testimonial of somebody co-signing your services, bonus points if you've driven a result, big leads, maybe they made some money, maybe they drove some sales, maybe they just got a bunch of subscribers or a bunch of views, aka a case study. That would kind of be the cherry on top, and you want to start talking about that and getting loud about that. In this stage, you should continue doing value first outreach. Value first outreach is your friend until your personal brand becomes this large entity that has so much visibility that inbound leads start flowing in nonstop. Value first outreach bypasses the noise of you being somebody who's coming with your hand out, aka trying to take, and basically you're coming to give and just provide value. You should do value first outreach plus multiple points of contact. So you're not only sending them a value first sample, but you're also putting up a before and after on Twitter on your personal brand and marketing that to a much wider audience. The client you're targeting might not even be the person that hires you for that before and after, but other hirers and actual decision makers on Twitter will see that sample and assuming it's good, it is merit based, it has to be good, will want to hit you with a DM, an inbound lead, and want to hire you for their own project. You need as much traction on these posts as possible, so make sure you're engaging with the video editing community, liking, commenting, building friends, so that they all come to your page, like, comment, retweet, and engage with your content, and all Twitter needs to see is engagement to deem your post valuable, and it will start boosting it to hirers and to decision makers and get it on their feeds, and assuming it's a good edit, they'll be impressed and they'll start hitting you up with an inbound lead. This is a major checkpoint for you. Now the money glitch is going to get easy. Now we're going to get more demand from our wins. By documenting your wins, showcasing your samples, showcasing your before and afters, testimonials, case studies, wins, your inbox should start filling up with inbound leads. Not every inbound lead is going to be created equal. You're not going to close every inbound lead. In fact, a lot of these guys are going to be offering you peanuts still. There'll be some agency that wants to extort you, some penny pincher that wants to pay you $10 for Imangaji style. That's fine. There's always waste when you're doing outreach, whether it's inbound or outbound. If you're doing outreach to a client, you're going to have people that don't respond. That's waste. You're never going to close 100% of people. That's not what we're trying to optimize for. We want volume, we want numbers, we want visibility, and we're fully aware that we're probably only going to close a fraction of that, but that fraction is going to be very profitable. Now we simply do more good work for the new demand. Continue doing 10 out of 10 edits. You have to be on the ball here. You're selling editing services. The quality of the edit does matter. Doesn't have to be some next level Imangaji style, but it has to be clean. You have to be good at what you do. Go above and beyond and try and create the best possible experience for your clients. The more you can overperform, the larger chance you have of getting referrals. They have to have a seamless experience for you. If you're missing deadlines, if you're late, if the quality needs a billion revisions, ultimately that's friction for the client. They're not having the best experience. And the revisions aren't always fully in your control. Sometimes you're going to have a micromanaging kind of, asshole client who simply is very picky. That's fine. You want to slowly start phasing those clients out with new demand and replacing the guys who you don't want to work with new people who you do want to work with. Now that you're getting more visibility on your personal brand and you're attracting inbound leads, that equals more demand. The system is working for you. Congrats. Close a fraction of your inbound leads in the DM. Continue doing value first outreach, but you can mix it up now. You can start going out there to YouTube jobs or maybe even Upwork, and you can see that people are hiring. They're already telling the world that they're in a hiring mode because they're posting a job post. Don't apply through the website. Take their content, make a value first outreach, and hit them up directly. You'll be the top of the pile of who they want to select because you've already put your money where your mouth is and you made a sample up front. Now all we have to do is double down on marketing those wins. Continue blasting your personal brand with the wins, with the testimonials, at the very least with the high quality before and afters from the samples that you're getting either working with your clients or doing value first outreach. Even if the wins aren't massive, that doesn't matter. That's fine. Just make sure you're telling the story correct. Maybe your client just got like a 1 out of 10 on their YouTube, right? It was the best video in the past 10 videos. Maybe you've simply improved their views. Maybe their views before you were getting, 2,000, 3,000 views. Now they're getting 8,000 views, 9,000 views. That's still a story you can tell about how your product, your video product that you're helping them create, is performing better. And make sure you're engaging nonstop with the editing community to boost those posts. You should already have some people that are kind of on your side. They're engaging with your stuff. You're engaging with their stuff. You've started to make some Twitter friends at this point that are in the industry as well. Everything we've talked about will lead to a much higher tier personal brand and more visibility and more eyeballs on your services. The visibility your personal brand gives you will directly result in inbound leads, in referrals, and an easier time closing new clients because you have a ton of social proof. You're actually a figurehead now in the community. You've worked with loads of people. They can take one look at your personal brand and say, oh, this guy's really doing it for real. Congratulations, you've arrived. You're making a ton of money at this point in the game, and things are kind of on easy mode because you've got so much boost, so much visibility, so much reach. And congrats, this system done on repeat without fail for a 6-month period will get you to a very significant amount of income. This is the exact system that my VP Plus students follow. Some of them make upwards of 10,000 US dollars a month, and their big money clients, guess what? Found them through their personal brand. And guess what? On top of that, a lot of them did value first outreach to land their initial clients too. So this is absolutely data backed from the incredible stories that we've seen in VP Plus, and ultimately in a highly saturated market, which you could definitely make an argument for video editing being. There's a lot of video editors, there's a lot of content creators. Those who go above and beyond to put their money where their mouth is are going to get more attention. If you watch the whole video, comment the $sign down below. Also, it's worth noting that this system is kind of 10 times easier if you're in video production plus. It's no secret that a big part of this is having a community to engage with your posts, so Twitter sees your posts as valuable and starts to blow them up further. In VP Plus, we have a connect tab, and it's really integrated into our culture to engage with every single one of members, which means simply by joining VP Plus, you have hundreds of people to engage with your content. Your Twitter account will go to hundreds of followers very quickly. You'll have dozens of people engaging with each one of your posts, and the algo will simply deem your posts more valuable and boost you to a much larger audience. Anyone who goes to videoproduction.plus right now, our landing page, clicks join now and uses the code MONEYGLITCH, will get 30% off. You can join for your first month for $35 instead of $50. I obviously am biased, but I highly encourage you, if you're serious about this system and if you liked what you heard today, to join VP Plus. It makes this system 10 times faster because you have 550 people to engage with your posts and they simply blow up more. Click this link right now. This right here is a video you should go to next. I'm going to jump off your screen. 3, 2, 1. Peace. See you there.